What's up everyone, I am the tennis tactician, and today we're talking about doubles tactics and specifically what to do after your partner hits a serve. So to start, one of the most important things you do after your partner hits a serve is you start moving forward, getting yourself tighter on the net. And the reason that we do this is so that you can start cutting off balls and take away the angles that your opponent has. And this can be probably exemplified by, if I take a step back, you see that there's more opportunity to hit the ball around me, whereas when I'm on top of the net, you can see that there's a lot less opportunity to hit the ball around me. But the second thing is that you have a better opportunity to hit the ball above the net and back down at your opponent's feet. And also when you start moving forward like this, you gain momentum, and that's really where your power comes from. So you don't have to swing at the ball when you're hitting those volleys. That should just come a little more naturally with all of your momentum. So we're going to go through two specific scenarios of what this looks like, and we're going to do one where my partner hypothetically hits a serve down the tee, and one where my partner hits a serve out wide. So one of the important things you do here is communicate with your partner before the point is played, so you know that where they're going to hit the ball. And let's say they're going to hit the ball down the tee, you shadow the receiver, knowing that they're going to be closer to the middle of the court. So you position yourself closer to the middle of the court. When they hit out wide, obviously do the same thing. You position yourself to be pretty much in front of where the receiver is, and so you can cover their angles the best way possible. It's also important to note that when the best opportunity to start picking off balls is when your partner hits a serve down the tee, because then you position yourself towards the middle of the court, and that's really where the highest probability of where that next ball is going to come back. So you position yourself accordingly. Last thing is, when you get yourself tight to the net and you do have those better opportunities to start picking off balls, you also save your partner, because your partner will be in transition from the baseline to the net. And a lot of times, receivers will hit a ball where your serving partner has to hit a ball off the ground. They have to hit difficult shots when they're in that transition mode. Sometimes it's below the net. Oftentimes they're just trying to place the ball back to where the returning players are, so cross court here. And so when you start picking up those balls, you're really protecting them from hitting a shot that the other team can take advantage of. So you're the first aggressor in this point, and that's really the position you want to be in, because doubles is really about aggression more than anything else. So we're going to go to those two scenarios and show you what that looks like. So in this scenario, we're going to assume that I have a partner who's serving the ball, and then there's going to be a feeder on the returning side. Their first scenario is going to be as if the server had hit a ball down the net, and then we'll show you what the movement looks like. So that's what it looks like when you hit the ball. When your partner hits the serve down the tee, you can see that I really cover the court pretty well and kind of pick off those balls and save my partner from hitting a harder shot. So next scenario, we're going to hit the ball. The server is going to hit the ball out wide, hypothetically. The returner is going to be positioned out wide. I'm going to see what it looks like to kind of position yourself. Okay, so in summary, after your partner hits that serve, you start moving in as close to the net as possible, and you start picking off balls, and you want to make sure that you shadow the receiver so that you get in front of them and in front of really what their options are. And as you can see, it probably looked pretty scary being on the other side of that transaction, watching me come into the net and seeing that next ball come at you pretty quick, especially when I hit that ball above the net, and I can start hitting it with more power because I'm hitting down on the ball and also placing it right back at your feet, which is going to put us in a good position to win the point. So that's today's lesson. Thanks for joining me. Make sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for our next lesson.